I'm Ben Mankiewicz. You've joined us in the middle of our annual In Memoriam night on TCM, where we pay our respects to some of the actors and filmmakers we've lost throughout the year. Up next, we honor a fascinating, complicated, and deeply admired actor, Val Kilmer. He died April 1st at the age of 65. Born and raised in Chatsworth, California, in Los Angeles' San Fernando Valley, Kilmer seemed destined to be a movie star. His family was an early adopter of home movie technology, so Kilmer and his brothers spent much of their childhood making their own movies. That love of home video never left Kilmer. He documented nearly his entire life, thousands of hours of footage of his time on film sets and at home. Material Kilmer and his children turned into a memorable documentary, Val, released in 2021. After graduating from high school at 17 years old, Kilmer became one of the youngest students accepted into the acting program at New York's prestigious Juilliard School of the Arts. Kilmer's professional career then began with a terrific mix of genres, comedies like Real Genius, popcorn blockbusters like Top Gun and Batman Forever, biopics like Oliver Stone's The Doors. He was a scene stealer as Doc Holliday in an engrossing modern western, Tombstone, and as a gay private detective opposite Robert Downey Jr. in the neo-noir Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Up next, we've got Val Kilmer's movie debut, which not surprisingly came in a starring role. From Paramount Pictures, 1984, Top Secret. Top Secret comes from the brain trust of David Zucker, Jim Abrams, and Jerry Zucker, known to their fans as Zaz. They made it as a follow-up to their hit 1980 disaster parody Airplane. This one is a spoof, too, of Cold War spy movies and Elvis Presley movie musicals. Kilmer plays Nick Rivers, an American teen idol sent to East Berlin on a goodwill tour. Soon after arriving, he gets caught up in a plot to unify the city. But trust me, the plot isn't merely unimportant, it's essentially unnecessary. What matters are the lines, the jokes. They come in a relentless onslaught. I'm sorry, I really don't know any German, says Kilmer. That's okay, replies his date. I know a little German. He's sitting right over there. It's wrong, sure, but it's funny. Kilmer does a great job playing the rock star, singing, dancing, and lobbing one-liners like a pro, even though this is his feature film debut. From 1984 with a cast that also includes Lucy Guttridge, Peter Cushing, Michael Goff, and Omar Sharif. This is Top Secret. A little over a decade after Val Kilmer rescued Michael Goff from the bad guys in Top Secret, they were reunited on screen for a much bigger project. Goff played Alfred to Kilmer's Bruce Wayne in Batman Forever from 1995. It was Kilmer's one and only time playing Batman, but Goff played Alfred in 4 films, opposite Michael Keaton in the first 2, then Kilmer, and then finally George Clooney. As I mentioned before the movie, Kilmer made a documentary about his life called Val, which I highly recommend. It details Kilmer's career, his moving relationship with his kids, and his battle with throat cancer that severely limited his ability to speak, a circumstance written into his final film appearance, reprising his role as Tom Iceman Kazansky opposite Tom Cruise in the 2022 Top Gun sequel, Top Gun Maverick. Coming up, our night of memorial tributes continues with character actor Joe Don Baker in his breakout role as real-life Tennessee Sheriff Buford Pusser in Walking Tall. That's next on TCM.
Next on TCM, Walking Tall, then The Yearling, and later, The Entertainer. Joan Plowright gets a curtain call tonight.